Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here then welcome, my name's Chloe. So today's video is going to be a tutorial on this look here, and for this makeup look I have used the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette. If you would like to see more of me, you can find me on TikTok, Twitter and Instagram under the same handle, which is at ChloeKH with 2 E's, but I'll pop that in the description box below, as well as any other makeup products that I've used on my face that I haven't mentioned in this video. Thank you so much for clicking onto this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye! Hi guys, so I'm nice and zoomed in now. So to start off this red look, I'm going to be jumping into the Blood Sugar palette, and I'm going to be taking these 3 shades here. So I'm going to start off with this shade here, and that one's called Fresh Meat. So I'm just going to create a really rounded shape, keeping my eye open the entire time, just because I want to be able to see the shadow with my eyes open and shut. Okay, so once I've got that stamped down, I'm going to go in with my slightly bigger pencil brush here just to blend around the outside. And I do want this to be quite a tight blend, so I'm not sort of doing this motion, I'm sort of wiggling it a little bit at a time, not taking it too far up. Okay, next I'm going to go into this shade here, and that one's called Cherry Soda. And then I'm just gently blending 50% on that Fresh Meat shade and 50% around it. Then I'm going to take my next pencil brush and gently blend that Cherry Soda shade. Then I'm going to head into this shade here called Prick. I do find that this is quite hard pressed in the pan, so I am just going to have to really sort of work into it to get the colour payoff that I want. Then I'm going to go into this white shade here called Glucose. Just on the same brush, because I find that if you pop this right on the edge of the red shadow, it sort of fades it out. Because I don't have a lot of red eyeshadows in my collection. I've just sort of got where they've been part of certain palettes. So I like to use a white to help blend the edge of a red eyeshadow. And then I'm going in with my JH40 brush from Morphe and continue that blend out with the white and that red. Okay, so I'm just going back into those shades. It's just to sort of deepen them up. So it's been just over a week since Paige's wedding, and we're getting some of the photos back. It was just such a lovely day. And St. Trudr's, it's such kind of like a fairy tale like place to get married. I mean, the gardens are beautiful, and the room that, well, everyone stays in, but the room that Jake and I stayed in was just really cute, and it was just such a lovely place. It's nice to see the photos. And I did leave my tan on for a couple of days, and then I had a bath. Well, I got Jake to spray me with tan remover. So I got the U-Tan tan remover. So I just sort of stood there and let Jake do all my back half, and then I did my front half, and I left it on for about half hour, and then I went in the bath and I tried to scrub it off. Parts of it came off, parts of it didn't. I do have the, I can't remember what it's called. It's called Caramel & Co, or some sort of tan place that does tan remover as well. That's supposed to be really good. I think they've got like the bubble bath, and I've got the scrub, so I used that. But I still had sort of trace amounts of the spray tan on. So I've been sort of walking around for, well, this week really, with sort of patches of tan still on, or it's mostly tan and then patches of white. So I am hoping that another round of full-on tan remover and bubble bath and things like that will take it off. I've been scrubbing it each day, but I'm trying not to be too harsh to my skin. I mean, it's been quite cold this week, so I haven't really had to get much of like my arms and legs out. And for the purpose of these videos this week, I've been using my new Ciate London, is it Ciate? Serum. It's like a bronzing serum in a dropper, so I've been putting that on my neck and using a darker foundation on my face. But I mean, my face it's the tans that will come off my face, and obviously like my hands and things that I wash frequently, so I just feel like a bit of a mix mash at the moment. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I don't want the shadows to go too sort of muddy and blend into one another. I do want there to be some definition between each red. So I'm going to just cut away at that now, and I'm going to use the micellar water from Garnier and a little cotton bud. Then I'm going to be taking this P. Louise base in shade 2 with this little lip brush here and this quite fine liner brush here to cut the crease and sort of fill it in. And I use this thin brush just to get a nice line around the edge so it's nice and crisp. Okay, crease is filled in, and I've popped a little bit of this eyeshadow just on top. This one here called Silk from the Beauty Bay Fiery 2.0 palette, just because I didn't really have a neutral shade in Blood Sugar, and with the red eyeshadow it kind of goes a bit pink, so I wanted to have quite a neutral shade just sort of here, so it didn't look too pink on my lid. So I'm just going into that fresh meat shade and I'm just blending this outer corner. And then a bit of cherry soda. And prick. Okay, then on this line here between the silk shadow and the red, I'm going to take some NYX glitter glue to pop down first, and then I'm going to put on this pigment here called Hollywood from Peaches and Cream. So I didn't want to use a red pigment because I thought it would be a bit too harsh. So I've got this pigment from Peaches, which is sort of like a gold silvery reflex. Okay, so I've just popped some base on my under eyes and given myself a little clean up where I've had some eyeshadow fall out. But for my waterline, I'm going to take the P. Louise Crisp Finish paint. This one's in Flaming Firecracker. So I'm just going to take that on a Makeup by Tammy fine liner brush and just pop that in the waterline. And then take it through the lashes a bit as well, just so there's not a gap. Then I'm just going to blend that gently through the lashes with this Eco Tools brush. Then taking some of that fresh meat shade and some cherry soda, and then prick. And then I'm just going around all with a bit of that white glucose shade. Okay, for my inner corner point, I'm going to be taking some Inglot 77 gel liner that I've put a little bit of Duraline in there just to reactivate it. You do have to get the right mix between the two. You don't want to add too much Duraline because it will just make the liner too messy. Then I'm going to be taking more of that Flaming Firecracker paint and just draw a line through here. So what I'm going to do now is pop on some lashes, do the rest of my base, and then I'll be back to show you the finished look. Hey guys, so this is the finished look here. I hope that you've enjoyed watching this tutorial. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!